Carlos, what wasn't working for Montas today?
Yeah, he just couldn't get swing and misses. Pitch selection, location. I mean, that pitch to Dever was right down the middle, a four seam right there on the nitro zone, and when you do that to good hitters, they're going to make you pay. And it seems like, that first inning, stuff-wise, the sinker was good. I thought he got some swing and misses with the split, but then on that third inning, they put the ball in play, they hit some balls hard, and then Devers got him, with a big one there. But overall, just not getting swing and misses, location, and he got hit.
How good was Wisenhunt today?
Pretty good, good arm, good fastball, and the changeup was as advertised. Going into that game, we knew that changeup was his best pitch, and we saw it there. We saw flashes there that, he's got really good potential, and, he did a hell of a job for them.
You said earlier about your team not hitting lefties, and he's a lefty. And what was wrong, I guess?
I mean, Lindor took him deep, but then once the whole approach and once you get down 4, you get down 7, is a completely different game. It's different at bats. You got to take pitches. It's a completely game there as far as like approaching him as a lefty. So I'm not gonna make too much out of at bats there once you got down seven runs early in the game. So,
Will. Hey, Carlos, is Montas' role up for discussion at all going forward?
I mean, we just got done with the game here. He's got to be better. He knows that, so, yeah, we just got done through the game. So,
Abby?
This is the second straight start where Montas has lost some of his strikeout stuff. What does he need to do better in order to, pivot to a different game plan when they do take away his splitter?
Comes down to execution, pitch selection, using his pitches effectively, whether it's the cutter, up and in against lefties, the split, the slider, the sinker against righties. So there's, the sequencing, he's got to be better, he's got to be able to execute, and he's not doing that right now.
Do you guys have any indication or, belief that he will be able to figure it out and turn it around?
Yeah, I mean, he's been in this league for a long time, and the stuff, like I said, you got a guy throwing 96, 97, he's got a sinker, he's got a slider, he's got a split. We just got to continue to help him with, his pitching ability and being able to get through a lineup a few times.
Dan?
Carlos, taking Nimmo out in the ninth, was that just a score?
Yeah, just a score there.
And just, with the rotation overall, can you put your finger on anything about the lack of length that we keep talking to you about? Is there something that you guys can address, a common thread?
Yeah, so it's a combination of, because he's been like that for a few weeks now, but I think it's just starts with getting Senga and Sean, So we went through a stretch for like 3 weeks where they were on a pitch limit, right? So that's going to take a toll. You're talking about starters only going 4 because of their pitch count. Now that they got to a point where like, all right, they're up, 90 plus. We're 2 starts in a row from Senga, obviously 2 from Montas, that they're struggling. So they got to get better, and they know that, and we got to help them get through it. So.
Dave?
Carlos, how hard is it that you're kind of stuck, you're trying to read where the starter's at and trying to walk the line between getting him out before the game gets out of hand or bringing somebody in? You kind of mentioned it before the game that you can't just keep reaching for these guys early in games.
Yeah. It's a tough spot because we did it yesterday, but, I don't know that we had enough to get through 9 innings. We're throwing all the high leverage guys. I thought Warren saved our bullpen big time there. Him going 4 innings was unbelievable, But, yeah, I mean, it starts with starting pitching, We were able to match up yesterday, ended up winning the game, but back-to-back games, that's almost impossible.
Frankie, what do you think was missing from your stuff today?
It's definitely a tough day for me. I feel like I make some good pitches, but just went to the hole. They have a really good hitting lineup. I missed a couple spots, probably on Devers, and he's a great hitter, and he put a good swing on it.
After Devers hits a home run like that, how do you kind of reel it back in and settle in without letting things spiral?
I was just trying to stay in the game, trying to keep competing, trying to make pitches. And at the end of the day, if I could take the ball back and throw a different pitcher, I will. Just from there, just try to keep making pitches.
In your last 2 starts, you've allowed 12 runs. What do you need to do to get better?
Just keep on working. To be honest with you, season's not over. You know, there's a lot of room to improve. Definitely working to get better. You know, and something that I was gonna say, hey, they gonna have to keep him out there. You know, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying to make pitches and just trying to keep making people out.
When they take away your swing and miss stuff, what do you need to do to adjust? Is it another different sequencing?
Probably. That's something that I'm gonna sit down tomorrow and probably look at the whole game, you know, and see what could have done better and 1-2 counts and all that, trying to get some swing and misses.
Mark, 11-game hitting streak. What's been working well for you offensively?
Just trusting my approach at the plate and trying to stick to what the guys tell me. Kind of ask a lot of questions before my at bat, and they give me a good approach, and I just stick to that.
You've hit well against lefties in the past. Earlier this season, you were struggling. Though, is there anything that you've corrected or adjusted to be able to hit left-handed pitching the way you have in the past again?
I think it goes back to what I said, is just having an approach and just sticking to the plan. I think seeing lefty arm before the game too helps. But to be honest with you, it's that.
What was Wisenhunt able to do so well today?
He has a pretty good changeup. His changeup was working for him first couple innings, and I feel like we were getting to him later in the game, and then they took him out. But his changeup was working for him, and it's a pretty good pitch.
You guys were able to get the win yesterday. What's kind of the key to getting back to stacking some wins here?
I think we put this series behind us and focus on the next. I think that's just the nature of the game. Is just tomorrow's a new day, and we got to focus on tomorrow now.